Alright guys, welcome back to my Let's Play Gabriel Knight. Where we left off, we solved that dumb puzzle with the clock. We grabbed a bunch of stuff we were missing. I think...
This is the first...
Oh, this is great. So we got the snake scale, we got that photo, stuff like that. I think we're essentially
This is the first...
done. I wouldn't mind getting some research done, so let's talk to Grace. Oh, let's go. Let's do this.
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
Okay, so messages.
Do you have messages for me?
Nope. None right now.
Could you do some research for me?
Sure. What?
Oh, we can. Yay. Oh, that was the... I think that's the lady that was in the vehicle.
Could you see what you can find out about a woman named Malia Getty?
The name Getty sounds familiar. What's your interest in her?
Oh, just, stuff about the voodoo murders. If you could get an address...
They're murders. Right. I'll see what I can find out. Anything else?
She doesn't sound too thrilled about that.
I can't think of anything.
Okay.
Okay.
Well... it's about closing time.
So it is. Good night, Gracie.
Good night, Gabriel. And try not to dream, okay?
I'm gonna say no guarantees with that. Gee, she did huff and run there in a hurry. We saw that already. Nothing really changed, I don't think. Ooh, day 2. Yay! Ooh, this is exciting. Day 2.
Good morning. Don't you look swell today? Actually, swollen.
Oh.
So have some. There's a fresh pot on the table. Seriously, you look like hell. Your hair is sticking straight up like a... Oh, it always does that. Never mind.
Ha, ha.
Did you dream about the fire and the hang guy and that lion thing last night?
Leopard, not lion. Did you get anything on Malia Getty?
Well, I did get her address, but you're a little out of your league here, big fella. The Gettys own 3 local hospitals, just to name a few of their assets. They run in very high circles.
Did you get an address?
I got the address. I suppose this has nothing to do with the fact that Malia Getty is incredibly gorgeous. I should have known you wouldn't go for a rich, ugly socialite.
And that address is...
Hey! Far be it from me to postpone your total humiliation. It's 557 West Ingram. That's a garden district, Estate City.
That's all I wanted to know. And yes, my dear, Malia Getty is the most dangerous-looking diversion I've ever seen. Ouch!
Ay, men.
That was great. So we have a new place to go. I'm gonna see if she's got anything new to tell us. I doubt it, but
Got a minute, Grace?
you never know.
What's up?
Let's see if I got any messages.
Do you have messages for me?
Nope. None right now.
Okay, research?
Could you do some research for me?
Sure. What?
Nope, nothing there.
I can't think of anything.
Okay.
And all this, I'm assuming it's gonna be the same.
Are you sure you don't know what
Yeah, it's
Caprice
like
on
essentially the same.
means?
Yeah, so we're done with her. Unless I can show her something. Let's see if I can.
Nice picture of Granddad.
Oh, maybe I can show her stuff.
Do you know anything about this?
No. Sorry.
Okay, well, let's throw items at Grace. Let's do this. Hair gel? Do you know about hair gel?
Do you know anything about this?
Yeah. You should cut that mop of yours and throw that stuff away.
Never.
I kind of agree with her there. Okay.
This.
Let's try the brick.
Do you know anything about this?
No. Sorry.
Sure that sad gifts.
So what do you think of this gift certificate?
I think that promotion was the best idea you ever had. And I mean that sincerely.
I detect sarcasm.
Do you know anything about this?
It's your friend Mosley. Why?
Oh, no reason.
Okay. I guess I'll show her the body.
Hey, you want to see something really cool?
That's disgusting. That's really horrible.
I know. Great, isn't it?
God, somebody ought to lock you up.
Up a laugh, that was great. Show the symbols.
Do you know anything about this?
No, sorry.
Oh yeah, I bet you I can show those to the voodoo.
Do you
Guy.
know anything about this?
No,
Unless I did, I can't remember. I'm gonna show her all the symbols.
Do you know anything about this?
no.
Nope. Okay. Didn't show her the scale.
Do you know anything about this?
No.
Do you know anything about this?
No.
No, I think
This is the...
show her that.
Whatever you're planning to do with that, Gabriel, I don't want to know.
Basically, confession, and she doesn't want to know.
This is
Show her the flashlight.
Do you know anything about this?
It's your flashlight. You know, something you can actually turn on.
Oh, burn. I think that's everything. I don't think I showed her this note.
Do you know anything about this?
No.
Okay, I think I'm done here. I can't think of anything else, so let's leave the bookstore.
I'm out of here. Try not to sell out the store while I'm gone.
Have fun.
Where to go? Let's go to the Voodoo Museum, see if the guys are. Oh, there's that screenshot. Oh, oh, he's in.
My friend.
Yay!
Hello?
I am the proprietor, Dr. John. If you have any questions, I will be happy to assist.
Great. My name is Knight, and I'll probably take you up on that.
Yes, I will bug you and talk to you till your brain implodes.
This is quite a place you have here.
Thank you, Mr. Knight. I have dedicated myself to the preservation of this unique culture. It is gratifying to see others reap the fruits I have sown.
So where'd you pick up all this stuff?
Oh, here and there. We accept donations of any pertinent items.
Did you ever get any wackos in here?
You mean besides yourself?
Yeah, besides me.
I do not care to make those kind of judgments, Mr. Knight. All are welcome here.
You're a big guy, aren't you? Do you work out? Play sports?
I do not play basketball, if that is what you want to know.
Who, me? No. You just look like such a natural athlete.
I do find ways of keeping fit, Mr. Knight. After all, our bodies are temples.
You sound like Grace. I should get the two of you together.
Is Grace your wife?
No, she just acts like it. So what do you think of our summer weather? Have you ever seen it so overcast or so muggy?
It is unpleasant. The heavens are not pleased these days.
I'm gonna say it's because of Gabriel's hair. I agree, Grace. You should just shave it off. Anywho.
Nice outfit.
I prefer simple cotton to dead flesh, Mr. Knight.
I'll have to remember that. So, how is the museum business?
Those who truly seek understanding are few, Mr. Knight. But even one can be an audience.
Yep, sounds about like my shop. So
Okay, we're done here. We're not done, but let's ask him the bigger stuff.
Could I ask you some questions?
That is why I am here.
So I have to apologize too. This Let's Play is a lot of dialogue heavy in that. Usually Sierra games usually fall like this. Good example, the Quest for Glory games. They do have a lot of dialogue in them as well. I will apologize. This Let's Play is relatively slow, but I hope you guys are enjoying it. But let's continue with the dialogue. Let's start from the beginning. Let's do voodoo.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
Historical voodoo? Or the voodoo currently practiced in the city?
What can you tell me about voodoo?
Historical voodoo?
Okay. Interesting.
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
The killings in the newspaper? I know that they have nothing to do with true voodoo in New Orleans.
Huh.
What makes you think the voodoo murders aren't being done by local practitioners?
Voodoo is a popular boogeyman, Mr. Knight, especially in New Orleans. Anyone can pretend to use it, just as anyone can pretend to be a black belt in karate, and for the same reason, to intimidate. I know voodoo in this city, Mr. Knight, and believe me, it is not about killing. Even the police have stated that the killings have nothing to do with local voodoo.
That is true. They did mention that.
So, you know nothing about the voodoo murders case?
I neither know nor care to know, Mr. Knight. My only possible interest is in how it might affect the public's attitude towards the museum. So far, it has not been an issue. No one has even had the bad taste to bring it up. Until you, that is.
I don't think he's a fan of him. Just kind of guessing.
So, you know...
So,
I hate to say this, he kind of looks a little bit like Mr. Clean. I hate to say that. I really do, but it's... yeah. Sorry. Anywho, ignore me.
What do you think of New Orleans?
it is the only city in the United States as far as I am concerned.
What is it about New Orleans that you so admire?
It has a real culture of its own, Mr. Knight, amid the horrid blandness that is Americana. New Orleans alone has a voice.
Spoken like a true New Orleanian. Do you have anything else to say about New Orleans?
I have already given you my opinion, Mr. Knight.
Do you know anything about snakes?
Ah, you have perhaps noticed the museum's snake, Mr. Knight. They are beautiful creatures, do you not agree? And the tourists seem to associate them with voodoo.
You know, I bet you I could show him that, snake scale, and he'll know what kind of snake that was. Also, how can you not see the snake in the museum? It's huge and it's sitting in his own glass container, kind of chilling.
Is the snake yours? Do you use it in your practice of voodoo?
I admire the spirit of the snake, Mr. Knight, but snakes like the museums can be quite dangerous to handle.
You didn't really answer my question.
I think I did, Mr. Knight.
So don't touch him, basically.
I'd really like to know more about your snake.
There is really nothing more to say, Mr. Knight.
There's gotta be more. Does he have a name? What does he eat? Does he have any quirks about him? All pets have, you know, little quirks, as I'm gonna pet my dog here and poke him. Okay, I'm gonna poke him. He's just lying there.
I'd really like...
Okay,
There is
so let's talk
What
about
can
this.
you tell me about St. John's Eve?
It is one of the important ceremonial nights in voodoo.
What else can you tell me about St. John's Eve?
I am afraid I do not know the origins of St. John's Eve. I only know that it was a night of ritual long before voodoo came to New Orleans.
Oh, okay, so it's not really voodoo. It's more something previous history.
What else can you tell me
Huh.
about St. John's Eve?
I am of...
Do you have any idea what Capri Saint means?
I fear my French is not all it should be, Mr. Knight.
You're sure you haven't heard the term Capri Saint
I am sure, Mr. Knight.
Have you ever heard of a Schottenjäger?
No, I have not.
Have you ever heard of a Schottenjäger?
No, I have not.
Okay, so basically, clearly no one knows about this except the guy at the cafe. I need him to stop playing chess with his friend in order to talk to him about it. That, no clue, but that I'm assuming is the castle in the background. Chances are where the dream took place at that place. That was a terrible sentence as it got structured. I apologize, but you get my point. Now we're gonna get into the other can of worms.
Tell me about yourself.
Me?
Yes, if you don't mind.
What is it you wish to learn?
Holy crap. Okay.
Why did you open a voodoo museum?
The subject has fascinated me all my life, and I wanted to help preserve the cultural heritage it represents.
What kind of background in voodoo do you have?
Let us say that I cut my teeth on it, Mr. Knight. It is in my blood.
Do you do anything besides run the museum?
No. The museum does not make me a rich man, but my material needs are simple. I prefer to focus on my one true interest in life.
What are your own religious beliefs?
My beliefs are too personal and too complex to discuss with a layman, Mr. Knight.
Just tell me anything.
I am originally from the West Indies myself, you know.
Really? What brought you to New Orleans?
I was drawn here for personal reasons.
Just tell me anything.
I am a vegetarian.
Really? I can't imagine living without meat.
That must be the hunter in you, Mr. Knight.
Sorry, just gotta do dramatic every time you hear vegetarian. I know it's a good choice, and kudos for those who are doing the vegetarian route. Sorry, I can't. I like my steaks and meat and chicken and all that stuff. Anywho,
Just tell me anything.
I do not care for small talk, Mr. Knight.
Actually, I can't think of a thing.
Then, let us discuss something else.
alright, what do I want to talk about? Do we want to talk about historical or current? You know what, you need to get your roots first, or know the history before you know about the current, so let's go historical.
Tell me about historical voodoo.
Very well. I will start at the beginning, Mr. Knight, and will go on from there at your prompting.
Sounds good.
As you may know, Voodoo is a grassroots religion formed by the mixing together of many different African tribal religions and Anglo religions, such as Catholicism or Protestantism. In other words, it is a religion born of the African slave trade. But African slaves were imported not only by the United States, but also into the West Indies, where the French and Spanish ran plantation islands. Prior to 1803, the New Orleans area was owned by France. The French Creole in those days owned many African slaves. But the Creole did not permit their slaves to gather, giving no chance for Voodoo to breed here natively. The Creole also knew enough about the corrupted pagan practices of the West Indies slaves to ban the importing of slaves from that region.
Interesting. I'm going to have to say though, I will end it here. We'll go a little bit more into historical voodoo in the next episode. But once again, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. As usual, like, subscribe, comment. I would love to hear feedback as well. Yeah, you guys have a good day, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!